should be live on the fan page.
Probably not. But I don't
know. We're live on something.
I'll play along because I love Joe. But I didn't get a notification if it went live. There's nothing going on.
There's nothing going on the fan page?
I don't know. I didn't get any notifications. Just now, Joe Fernandes is live again. That's you.
That's me again?
That's what I see.
All right, it's not working then, so we're going to have to go with this for now.
All right.
I selected the page.
Yeah, well.
So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. If you're listening live on Facebook, we don't know why it's not on the fan page. It's showing up on my regular page. My program is not working properly, so I can't even watch the comments because I don't know.
What happened?
I don't fucking know what happened.
I don't even see. Yeah, so like anything you post, there's no posts.
Yeah, we're live on my
on your Facebook. So
okay, maybe we'll get more listeners to move them over to the fan page for the next podcast.
Right, that could be a thing that happens.
You know what I mean? So I can't see the chat right now. So Mike's gonna man the chat during the podcast today.
Okay.
Because whatever.
Let me just go.
We're lucky we even got this far. We had so many technical difficulties today. It's been ridiculous.
Yeah, and we're in the middle of it.
We're just trying to bring you some fun-free content to finish off your workday. You know? Can you hear us? Whatever. Anywho, welcome everybody. Hopefully we have some. Are you dealing with
sharing
the
it.
chat?
I'm sharing it, and I'm going to open it up now.
Okay.
And I'm opening up now, and it doesn't look like anything is happening. I've opened it.
No, somebody said take two. I saw somebody in the chat say take two. I guess we're live.
Well,
is that the old one or the new one?
I don't know, Joseph.
This is some Laurel and Hardy shit.
That's what I'm just say talk, and I'm going to
No, I see us on there.
Cool.
We have four people
I'm
watching.
glad that you see us on there. Because
Mike shits on me for being not technical, but he can't even get it.
But every time I go back, there's nobody on there.
Is that the old one?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every time
there's a new one.
There's the only one on your wall.
No, I'm looking at the new one on my wall. You got to refresh your shitty Android device.
All right.
There you go.
There we are. We have audio. Everything is up and running.
Listeners.
It's working. Paul Spratt's like, it's working, you weirdos.
Hey, Paul, fuck yourself, okay? Normally, we haven't done it this way since 2018.
Yeah, no, right? No, we didn't. No, we did one.
No, but not this way with you in here, all these technical problems. You know what I mean? There's there's a problem with my fucking program.
Well, it's because you got a new computer and the old program's not working well with your new computer.
Right.
That's what's happening.
And that's what's happening.
So
we don't know why.
Yeah, we don't know why.
But we're going to figure it out by next week, maybe.
So, Mike, we're both good. Hi, Bernadette. Yeah, so everything's fine.
Everything's fine. We're good.
Yeah.
Welcome, Mike. Welcome to my wonderful home studio that almost never works properly on the first get-go.
We got to rename the podcast to Sorry we did this to you.
Sorry for technical difficulties with Mike Gaffney and Joe Fernandes.
Yeah, exactly.
We may be live.
Give us a second. Hold on. We're checking.
All in Our Heads podcast live, maybe. Possibly. Technical difficulties. Anywho, so how you been, brother? The last time I spoke to you, you were in Vegas.
I was in Vegas.
Skyping into the podcast.
Correct. Yeah.
And
it was good, man. I'm not in Vegas anymore, so it's kind of sucks.
Oh, yeah? You don't prefer New Jersey?
I don't. As amazing as that
New Jersey,
sounds.
February, spring, though. It's this February, spring.
People are saying, hey, Joe, may see you at Vinny's tonight.
Nice. Who's that?
Judith.
Awesome.
All right. You can't open up your chat.
Maybe I could. I don't know. I just don't want to be like with my head down.
And neither do I. So
you know what I mean. So you want me to do it instead?
So make me read while you're not. I got it.
Oh shit! I got the audio up.
So I like Vegas. I like the whole thing. I like being up all night. That's my thing, man. I just like it.
Just like being in Vegas up all night.
Up all night hanging. I just got lucky because the week I was there was so many comics in town because there's so many clubs. I didn't even go over to the Comedy Cellar, which Nick Griffin was over there. You know what I'm saying? Emma Wilmer was over there. Freaking Shang Wang was over there. I didn't even go over there.
It's off the path, right? So you have to...
Yeah. So, but Jimmy Schubert and Jason Lawhead were over the Tropicana, which is just a walkover bridge from MGM to Tropicana. So you just walk over this, walk through MGM, over the bridge, and then into the Tropicana upstairs, and that's where their show is.
Okay.
So they had 2 shows. We had 1. So our show starts at 8, ends at 9:30. Time you sell some CDs, talk after the show, sit in the green room with I was with Michael Somerville, so we would sit there and talk for a half hour after the show. By 10:15, I'm heading over.
Yeah.
Their show starts. I wait for them to finish, and then we're just hanging out in their green room, and then we're in the lobby bar and the bars at the Tropicana, just hanging out all night.
Nice. So they weren't all in for Super Bowl Sunday?
What?
Were they in for Super Bowl Sunday? Or they were all gone by then?
No, they were there, but the MGM does this huge thing in there, that big arena where they have all the boxing and all the UFCs.
Yeah.
So they do this thing with all tables for their high rollers, and I guess each business gets a little, comps for the thing.
Yeah.
So Brad Garrett's table had they had 10 people for that club. So I got to do that, which huge screens, all this amazing food around the whole arena.
All right.
Free food, man. It's all food. They have drinks, anything you want for the whole Super Bowl. I mean, it was the best Super Bowl party I've ever been a part of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just awesome. And this 500-foot screen, and then 2 other screens, and all little television monitors around the room. You could just, if you were getting they had regional foods for the Super Bowl. So they had New England stuff, seafood and New England clam chowder.
Oh, nice.
And, they had lobster rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, it was off the hook. And then they had like LA stuff, like
hamburgers.
No, like Mexican food, tacos. They had a roasted pig, roasting pig, and
I was dying laughing at your Instagram story when you put, it was those 2 fat waiters that were dressed like referees.
Yes.
It was it had to be I don't know, a
300-foot
screen, and they were actually blocking it. That's how fat they were.
Exactly.
How?
No one can block that screen, but I found the 2 fattest guys to do it.
Fattest waiters.
But I got those 2. No lie.
Picture them being hired. You think they're too big? You think they're gonna block the view?
The
screen's the whole
blocking
wall.
that.
And the game starts. Your waiters, they're blocking the game.
Now they're not. These 2, I swear to God, stood there for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes, not doing shit. And then everyone else was working. And then I took that video, and I didn't say anything. And then this little Asian dude came, and another really heavy-set dude came, and a girl came, and they all stood right there. And we were like somebody at my table was like, yo, refs. And they turned around and was like, you got to move. Go to work. Yeah. And they were like, oh, sorry. And then they scattered out. And
Flag blocking the screen. 10-yard penalty. Go back in the kitchen.
But they found there's spots all over. They shouldn't be standing anyhow. The girl who was doing our table, she never stopped. She came over, grab our drinks, leave. Come back, grab our plates, leave. Just kept coming. She never stopped working.
Yeah.
These 3 fat fucks, or 4, just stood the whole time. And then finally they dispersed, but I still watched them wandering around, not doing anything. But it was an awesome way to spend Super Bowl Sunday.
Right.
And then as soon as the show was over, as soon as the Super Bowl was over, walked up to the green room, had a soda, took a couple bites of candy, on stage, do your comedy, off, sell some CDs, bang it out.
That's the
life,
was baby.
Perfect, man.
That's
the beautiful. It was beautiful.
I just watched Super Bowl by myself with a pizza and hot wings.
Where at?
Right here in this room.
Yeah?
I put it on that TV.
Okay.
Because, hot wings is one of my favorites, but I can't eat them anymore unless I'm staying home.
Yeah, I got
it
you.
just attacks my body. Mm-hmm. But I just love them. It's just one of those things.
Right.
So I was like, fuck, it's Super Bowl Sunday. I got nowhere to go. And the game wasn't worth the way that thing tore through my body. I was sitting there my asshole's on fire. I'm it wasn't even worth it.
No.
Though I did win the first quarter on my box pool.
Oh, nice.
That was good.
Was that
made the asshole feel a little better.
How much? 75?
$600.
Oh, nice. That's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, huh? That's good.
Yeah, $50 boxes.
0-0, right?
0-0.
Nice.
And Tom Brady, it was coming to the half, and if he scored, it would have been 0-0 again, and you're like,
right.
and he's driving.
Yeah.
It's fucking beautiful Tom Brady. I'm sitting there. I'm like, come on, gorgeous. Come on, gorgeous. Score. I can get $1,000 and the reverse.
What is?
Because it was like, I think I threw away the sheet, but it was $1,000 if you win the half
Okay.
additional, and then reverse is like 400.
Okay.
So if you have the reverse of the score at half.
Oh, okay.
0-0. I have both. I'm like,
So you would have 14 plus the 6 is $2,000. You would have won.
that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there. I'm like, who would you want with the ball to get this for you?
Yeah.
But gorgeous Tom Brady.
Right.
Who everything he touches turns to gold.
Yeah.
He just couldn't do it. I'm like, you motherfuckers. You motherfucker. Tom fucking Brady.
But you did win a quarter.
I did win a quarter. It was I was very nervous because Tom Brady was about to score at the beginning of the first quarter. And I'm like, stop this motherfucker.
Someone said you're lagging big time. I don't know.
We're not fixing it. We have so many problems right now.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I put $100 on the app, on the MGM app when I was there, and I just did prop bets.
Yeah.
And which was the first time I ever did prop bets for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which made it fun. You know what I mean? Like I had an interception.
What's a prop bet?
All like the things that.
Oh, like coin toss.
Yeah, but that's like not even the MGM doesn't allow that. Like It was all like in the in-game prop bets, like who's gonna score the first touchdown.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Is it going to be a touchdown or a field goal? Who's going to score the first interception? Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What are we doing?
I'm looking to see about the lag. Just talk.
Who cares, man? We're not fixing that shit.
All right, we're not fixing it, but I was just curious.
So I had like one into like I could have bought two. It was like $225. I put $10. Like I scattered $10 on all these prop bets. Put $100 in and scattered $10 on like 12, like 8 different prop bets. I don't even know what they were. Okay. So I mean, so like I put one on the first interception would have been Talib for the Rams.
Okay.
And they had there was the interception, like the first throw from Tom Brady. That dude intercepted. Littleton intercepted, but Talib was right there. Talib was the one going in too.
Yeah.
So Littleton got to it, but Talib would have got to it. So that if he would have got that's $225, I would have won. Then there was another bet that I came so close. It's like, oh, forget it. If I would have got it, that was another like $175 bet. So if all of my prop bets would have came in, I put $100 in, I would have won like $875 or something like that. If all my props came in. But a couple of them probably couldn't because I bet, like you can bet your own scores, like your own point spread. So I bet the Rams winning by 3.5, and that would have won me $125 or something like that.
Yeah. What a shit fucking team that was.
It was boring. The game was boring.
That quarterback looked like he was just like deer in headlights.
Yeah, no.
It would have been so much better with the Saints, who should have been in there.
Yeah.
Drew Brees has been there before, so who?
Oh, it would have been that's definitely been more competitive.
But
it was fun. It was just fun. It was fun doing like I was like all of my bets were pretty much in the game because I had who scores for the Rams first.
Yeah.
Was who scores the first touchdown for the Rams? I had the quarterback Goff on like a run play. That would have won me $250 if that happened. So I was in it because they never scored a touchdown until they only scored that 3. So I was in it the whole time. I'm like, oh, that bet's still alive.
Right.
And then I had the Super Bowl MVP. I picked Sony Michel, the running back, and they gave it to fucking Edelman. But if Sony would have won, that would have been a $150 bet.
Should have been Bill Belichick. Should have been the MVP. That defense scheme was just made that they punted like 9 times or something.
I know.
It's like a record.
Yep. Yeah, the over-under on that was 6.5 punts for the whole game.
Really?
They beat that in the first quarter, in the first half. They blew that away.
Wow.
Yeah. It was just fun. That was fun because I was sitting with Somerville was there. Somerville did well. I don't know what his number was, but I know it was well. You know what I'm saying? He did really well on the bets. And I was with Andre, who's the sound guy at the club. He did really well too. He picked money lines and he picked again, the spread was 2.5.
Uh-huh.
He picked a 7.5 spread too. So he has the regular game. He had the money line and the game, and he made the prop bet of 7.5. So he put good money on that. So he won like another 500 just off of that bet. Yeah, so it was fun, man. That was fun. I would like Mike Somerville said he's been there the Super Bowl week like the last 4 years in a row.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so maybe they'll bring me
Just
back.
make that a thing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
A yearly Super Bowl week.
Yep.
I want to go Super Bowl week next year. That'd be awesome.
It's fun.
But the end of the Super Bowl made me happy that baseball's starting.
Exactly.
And I learned something yesterday that I'm very happy about. Opening day Yankee Stadium falls on my birthday.
Really, the 26th?
28th.
Oh, 26th is my son's birthday.
I have to go. I have to. It's my birthday.
Right.
I mean, unless it's going to snow, which is possible. Then I'd be like, I'm going to watch you guys at home on my birthday. I see the weather.
Who are they playing?
I don't know. I think Baltimore.
Okay. You just threw a name out there?
I just
Hoping that you nailed.
Let's see if I'm right.
Let's
I
see.
think I was right. Let's ask Siri. See if Siri knows. Hey, Siri.
KP says, Joe looks like he's about to take a plea bargain.
Who do the Yankees play their home opener against?
See?
Who do the Yankees play their home opener against?
The Yankees play the Orioles on March 28th.
Boom!
Nice.
1:05 p.m.
All right, shut up. Yapping. Siri's such a yapper.
We didn't ask what time.
Yeah, time the weather will be. Nobody cares, Siri. You don't know the weather that.
So, yeah, and Bernadette said, I'm enjoying the lagging. It's like watching an English dubbed over Chinese movie.
There you go.
See?
I don't know why it's lagging, but there's so many technical problems to even get you guys live.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah, we'll stop it from lagging. Won't go live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we both lagging?
Oh.
Maybe they'll answer.
Are we both lagging? Are we both lagging?
I don't know why I'm lagging.
He doesn't know why, but we're lagging.
Oh, my video's lagging.
I don't know, Joe.
I'm gonna see if I can fix it.
He's going to see if he can fix it.
Oh, I see.
He sees what's happening. So he's fixing that because he doesn't like that. And I don't like that either. I'm not watching it. I am talking to the audience. I'm telling them what you're doing. Should I do? Well, play-by-play with what you're doing. So anyway, Vegas is fun. I liked being out there. On Tuesday, when I got there Monday, Tuesday night, Paul Verzi.
I don't think I'm lagging anymore.
Maybe he's not lagging.
Oh wait, no, I am. Hold on.
It said just you, Joe. It didn't say me.
Yeah.
How about now?
I think now
Should he be fine?
I became smaller, then I had to switch it, and then
Got
boom,
it.
it shouldn't be lagging anymore.
Let us know if it's lagging. So anyway, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Paul Verzi flew in. So Paul
To do,
Verzi,
Comedy Cellar.
no, to do Brett Erst has he works like he has like a show for the MGM properties where he
Okay.
does like a gambling show.
Oh, the Gentleman Show.
Yeah,
yeah,
the gentleman show.
Yeah.
And he has a former NFL player on it, and he has a bookmaker.
So he must live in Vegas then. Huh?
No.
No?
I just came out to shoot that. He might.
Brett doesn't?
Actually, you know what? Because I think he said he was in Vegas like 15 weeks because he did the whole football season, I think.
Ah.
Maybe 8. I don't even remember what but it was, we're not. So now he's good. Yay.
Ah, right.
Okay.
Yay.
So Tuesday night we all went. So I went over to see Lawhead, and then there's a guy, Fraser Smith, who's been around forever. He
Yeah.
does like a radio show in L.A. He's very comic friendly. Hosts at the Laugh Factory all the time. I think he hosts the Comedy Store. So I went to see them, and then we all took an Uber over to the Mandalay Bay and hung out with Brett Erst, Verzi, and Liz from the Comedy Cellar.
All right.
And we just hung out there, and what's his name? Schubert just did tricks. This magic tricks.
Card tricks and shit.
Oh my God, he does close-up magic that
I love that shit.
blows your mind. My favorite thing. So he does a trick. He has a string, and he's like, takes out like a spool of twine, basically.
Yeah.
He's like, Mike, pull it apart. And I pull it apart, and then he's trying to do a trick with it, but it's not working.
Right.
And he's like, it's just not. Forget it. And he puts the ball of string down, and he does another trick, and he gives Brent Erst a deck of cards, and he says, just count out from 1 to 12, like a time, like, think of a time in your head from 1 to 12, and count out cards to represent that time. So if it's 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, just count out that many cards. He goes, I won't look, then put those cards in your pocket. So Brett counts out 9, puts 9 cards in his pocket. Jimmy turns around, takes the deck, takes his watch off, says, what time is it? And it says 1:05. And so he puts it down, puts the watch down. He's like, you thought of a time? Like, I thought of a time. Then he takes out cards and he lays them in a circle as if, to represent a watch, represent the clock. Okay. He puts a card for each hour, right? And he's like, all right, look at the cards and think of the time you have. Mm-hmm. Think of it. Think of the card that represents the time you had. And so Brett's like, all right, I got it. And he's like, are you thinking about the Queen of Diamonds? And Brett's like, what? And he's like, the Queen of Diamonds. Like, come on. He's like, you have 9 cards in your pocket? And Brett goes, fuck you. So he goes, fuck you. And he's like, take your cards out. Counts out 9 cards. So he's at 9 o'clock. The Queen of Diamonds was at 9 o'clock. And he's like, what time does that watch say? Picks up the watch, and now it says 9 o'clock on the watch. It said 1, and now it says 9. So we're all blown away. Paul Ver's like, get the fuck out. Everybody's just blown away. And Fraser Smith's been sitting there the whole time. He's like the older guy. And he looks, all of this is amazing. And Fraser Smith goes, what about the string, though? Like, it's fucking the funniest thing ever.
Dude, I eat up Magic, man.
Yeah.
I eat up that close-up Magic. Like,
dude,
I could watch it all night.
He's amazing. Every time, what it was just so fun. Like, Liz from the Comic Cellar was like, she's like, no, I'm not doing. Like, he'll be like, pick a card. I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't. Like, you're like a devil. I'm not touching. I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of.
I don't want to be part of this evil spirits. And then Paul Verzi, every time, like if he picked cards, he was doing cards, and be like, he's like, all right, now Paul, just look. He's like, Paul, like, that fucking better not be the 9. That fucking better not be the 9. And it's like, it's the 9. He's like, fuck, come on. Like, he just and Brett Erst was just like stood away. So me and Jason have hung out with Jimmy and seen a lot of these tricks.
Yeah.
So we know Jason opens for Jimmy a lot. So I've seen him do this before. But it's just amazing. It's just amazing, man.
I'm like a child when it comes to it. Like, any guy that's really good at it, I'm just like, I walk away, I'm like, listen, I know I'm an adult and I shouldn't think this way, but I think he's really magic. Like, I think he really makes things disappear.
Like,
I've seen magic shows. I've seen like Mexican magic shows. Like, I went to a resort. They had a magic show in fucking Cancun.
Right.
And, you're like, you go see it. And he made this woman, like, go into, like, this, like, teapot and then, like, change outfits and come out immediately.
Right.
And you're like, it's magic.
Yeah.
Like, I was on the side. I'm, like, trying to look for things. I'm like, this guy's actually.
And see, Jimmy will sit right in between everybody. So he'll sit with everybody around him. So you're seeing everything he does.
That's the thing about this. Like, when it's on a stage, you'd be like, they're using mirrors and smoke and they can deflect. But, like, when the guy's right there.
Yes.
And you're like, I'm watching this motherfucker.
You watch, and you're watching, too. Especially after the first trick blows your mind. You're like, nah, I'm watching this dude.
Yeah.
He had a trick with a book of matches. So he says, take a match out. So Verzi takes a match. He lights it.
Yeah.
He makes Verzi light it. And he takes the match from him, puts it out, and then he says, open the matchbook up. He opens the matchbook up. The burnt match was in the matchbook. He just had it in his hand. That's in the matchbook. So then he's like, takes the matchbook, and he's like, here, hold this matchbook. And he puts it in Verzi's hand and closes it up. Then he says, Mike, tell me, he takes a deck of cards, tell me when to stop. I'm like, stop. And he's like, take a card. Here's your card. So I pull it out, 9 of clubs. I put it back in, closes it up. Shuffles it, and he's like, okay. He opens up 5 cards. He's like, oh, did your card in one of those 5? I'm like, yeah, it's there. And he's like, all right, cool. He's like, what about now? And I'm like, nope, it's not there. Then he opens up the deck of cards. He turns them upside down. He turns them. Do you see your card? I'm like, no, I don't see my card at all. It was there, but now I don't see it. He's like, you don't see it. Paul, open up your hand, and it's that book of matches. He unfolds the book of matches. It's the 9 of clubs.
That's some crazy shit,
and,
man.
And Paul's like, you didn't touch me. He didn't touch me. Like.
That's like that dude Vinny that used to come by the comedy shop. Like, he does the sleight of hand
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And like one time he's doing something where like I wrote my name on a card, and then he's holding a card right in front of me.
Right.
He's holding a card, and he goes, "Here, take this marker again." So I take it. He goes, "What type of marker is that?" I'm like, "Oh." He goes, "What type of marker?" I'm like, "Magic marker," like a child.
Yeah.
He's like, "All right, tap the card,"
Right.
and like it turned into the card I signed, but
Right.
the card I signed was like over, like we put it somewhere else.
Right. Right.
I don't know. It was just like,
No, yeah.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this guy's magic. He's such magic.
He did for me and Liz. We both picked cards. We both signed our name on the cards. So I picked the 3 of hearts. I think she had the 2 of spades. We signed our names on the cards, right?
Yeah.
And so we pick. Tell me to stop. Take your card. Sign your name. Tell me to stop. Pick a card. Sign your name. Put it. And then we puts the card. Put our hands over the. He's like, "All right, boom. Here's your card." And he puts our hands over it. We don't know what's down there. And he's like, "Okay, you guys are friends." And she's like, "No, we don't know each other that well." She's like, "Okay." He's like, "Maybe you guys should know each other better." And he goes, boom. We flip over. The card that I signed and she signed were now the one card. 2 of spades, 3 of hearts. It was one card.
I'd love to learn just some basic fucking.
Yeah. Well, he inspired me to do that one trick, to learn one trick.
Yeah.
He inspired me from hanging out with him, inspired me to learn a trick. You know what I'm saying? It was an easy trick for me to learn. I learned it.
That's probably something fun to do, like when you're on the road and you're bored, you're in your hotel room, just
Trying
like
to- yep.
learning these fucking card tricks.
Yeah.
You get magic sets for Christmas, Mike. I never know what I want people to get.
Now we know.
Fucking top hat.
Anybody got a rabbit? No. Joe.
Flash forward next year, me and you are both gonna have like we'll be doing our act. Be like, here, hold this wand that's
Yeah.
gonna bend on somebody. Like, wow, man. Joe and Mike turned into prop comics. They're magician comics. We can't help it.
Yeah. So yeah, Jimmy's really, I mean, it's really amazing. I mean, it's just because it's all sleight of hand, like that 9 of clubs trick that he had him hold the matches. You could just assume that was always the 9 of clubs to begin with.
Right, right.
Let's just assume that's the case. He got me to pick the 9 of clubs just by going, and he got me to pick that because he needs it to be the 9 of clubs, right?
Yeah.
So he's like a deck of cards, and I'm picking a card. It's the 9 of clubs. All the rest cards weren't 9 of clubs. I just got the 9 of clubs. So he was able to make me pick
It's
that.
got to be some sort of trick deck where he's able to like know it's
Yeah,
like there's more of that card. I don't know how it works. I'm not magic.
No, I know. But he got me to pick the 9 of clubs, gets to show the 9 of clubs, then gets to hide the 9 of clubs. All of that is happening while you're watching.
Yeah.
There was another one. I signed my card. I swear to God, he signed a card. So he signs a card, I sign a card. We take my card, we put it right there. It's a red back card, right? His is a blue back card.
Yeah.
Takes it. It's right here. Now it's upside down with something on top of it. Something on it. So he removes the thing. My card's gone.
Yeah.
It's his card now here. That wasn't there. Where's my card? He goes into a wallet that's got a zipper. Opens up the zipper. There's an envelope inside. Opens up the envelope. It's taped. Dude, I couldn't even open the tape. That's how much it was taped closed.
Yeah.
Open it up, and my card was in there signed. He was here in front of us. My card is inside his wallet, signed.
I know. It's dude, I watched a show one time on TV where it was like magicians reveal
The tricks? Yeah.
tricks, and it's like a guy in a hood. You know,
Yeah, that guy.
And then the one night, it was a guy. He told you, go get a deck of cards. We're gonna do it here. Like,
Right.
He's telling you what to do.
Right.
Pick a thing. Put it up on the screen. I'm like an idiot, like rubbing cards on the TV screen. Dude, everything this guy says.
Oh, I wish I was there for that.
and he like, I forgot what the trick was, but I was blown away. Like,
Right.
He knew what I picked.
Right.
Like he pre-taped this motherfucker. Something the way he said. And
But then
I wonder how many people like across the world were.
we'll pick that card.
Well, because he didn't say what card you did. Like, is that the card you picked? Like, so like, you don't. He didn't say it was the 6 of hearts.
Got it.
So it's like you pick a card.
Right.
You remember that card. Then he makes you do all these things, and it's like, was that the one you picked? And you're like, how did he know?
Right.
So like, like it couldn't have just worked for me.
Right.
Like,
No, there's that guy. There's a YouTube
so
video
some
of a guy
math equation that he knew that he was making us do that we're just
that we all
oblivious to, that works with any deck of
Right,
cards. But I
right.
shuffled the motherfucker. I shuffled it extra. He's like, shuffle again.
Yeah, I'll shuffle the fuck out of this.
I'm shuffling, bro. You don't even know shuffling. You may be magic, but I'm a shuffling motherfucker. Like, I got you. You ain't guessing this card. He got it.
Yeah, there's a video
Grown
on
man rubbing cards on the fucking thing.
There's a video on YouTube. Someone like once in a blue moon, you'll see someone post a link. You go on YouTube and he'll be like, "Okay, guess think of a card." And you're like, "Got it." And he's like, "Okay, boom, boom." Then he does some things. He's like, "Is it the 7 of diamonds?" You're like, how did this fucking guy know? But it's got to be. It's definitely not magic. So it's something to it. But that thing he does to make you think it is, to me, the brilliance of it.
Brilliant con artist tricks. Be like,
yeah.
What do you mean you emptied your bank account into his? I don't know.
He said to pick a
He
five.
said to pick a side. He has all my money. I know I should be more mad that I'm to zero.
But that was pretty amazing.
Pretty good trick. I gotta tell you. If any trick's worth that much money, that trick.
No, but I am just impressed with the art of it. I know it's not happening. Like, how did my card get into the envelope?
Or is it?
Yeah, it's not.
I mean,
it's not.
would they even let you know if they were?
Yeah,
They want you to think it's a trick.
do you know? I know Schubert. He's not magic. But what's amazing, what sucks, I want to tell him, is stop doing it when you get too drunk, because then I see what's happening.
Oh, yeah.
Because he does it all night long. He'll
That's
do
a great magician. The too drunk magician. It's not quite getting through the tricks.
No, but like I see him put palm in cards. I see things happening
Yeah.
that I already knew.
I guess it's the art of deflecting your attention.
Yeah, but when you're drunk, like,
But I'm saying that's probably what a lot of those magic. It's like,
Yeah.
especially with ADD motherfucker like me, he could probably do it drunk up. He
Well,
just flashed me over here. I'm like,
but he was getting progressively drunker. Now, towards the end of the week, like Friday night, I think we were all hanging out like till like 4 a.m, and he was getting plastered, and it was just me, him, and Jason and Frazier. It was just us 4, and he's like, "All right, guys, pick this," and I'm like, and he's doing tricks, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm watching him do it." But he was wasted and did that fucking card in the envelope trick. Still got it right without me saying it. But then there was a trick that he's done 4 or 5 times for other people and us. So now I know what's happening with the trick. And I saw him put something in his pocket, and I was like, because he's drunk, he's a little slower on that move. But he could do, 3-card Monty. You like when you pick a card. So he does this fun. It's fun. He's like, and he's a good talker. So he's like, you go to New York, and they want you to find the card. So they make it, first time they'll make it really easy for you. So he only had 1 card in his hand. He's like, it's a queen. It's the queen. Find the queen. And then you put it in your hand. He's like, where's the queen? You're like, that's the queen. He's like, of course it's a queen. They want you to win. Of course. But then they introduce a deflector card, a distraction. And he put the 4 spades out. And he's like, all right, now, boom, which one is the queen? And he's like, where's the queen? It's in my hand. So no, it's the 4. The queen's over here. So they don't want you to win. Right. Like, he's like, oh, okay. He's like, but they'll do it again. Oh, where's the queen? And then the person's like, in your hand. It's like, no, it's the 4. The queen's over here. You got to pay attention. The queen's here. Here's the queen. Okay, right? Boom, boom. Where's the queen? Right here. No, that's a 4. Oh, there's right here. No, that's a 4. I'm not using the queen right now. Now he had 2 4s. You're like, wait, no. And you're like, oh, no, and he's like, no, I put the queen up. Oh, I put the queen away. And you're like, no, you didn't put the queen away. It's like, all right, now I got 2 queens, 2 4s and a queen. Okay, boom. Where's the queen? That one is. It's like, no, that's the 4. Oh, then which one? No, this is 4s. I'm not even using queens. I don't have queens. 3 4s. Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, you would have fun, man. That would be fun. The next time he's around,
yeah,
we'll go hang out with him.
For sure, man.
He's fun.
For sure.
It was a good time. Vegas was a good time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it makes me, like I said, if I can land a weekly gig there, just working there,
oh yeah,
I would just do it. Fuck it.
Why not?
Fuck it. It's like a cruise ship, but in the desert.
Yeah, but not floating.
Not floating. Yeah. But
probably better because you don't have to have that. It's not family oriented, so it's not like this cruise ship. I got to be corny comedy.
Right.
I could just be a comedian.
Correct.
You know.
Yep.
I felt bad for that comedian on my last cruise ship. I went. You see him like just doing hokey, cruise ship material.
Yeah.
And you're just like, that guy ain't having fun. I don't care what he tells you.
No.
I can see it in his face as a comedian. I'm like, he's just trying to make some money right now. He's
that's
not
what
enjoying his
because
craft.
that's what happens is you're on the cruise and you're doing jokes, but you don't want to. If you're a true comic, an artist, you're always trying to create. But now you're creating stuff specific for the cruise, which is still stifling.
Yeah, but you can even see him like you see a comic like in a groove, and then you can see like he wants to just like there was openings to like just take it a little further.
Yeah.
You can see him like put on the brakes.
Right.
And let's talk about ice cream. It's like you were about to do something. You were about to do actual comedy.
Yeah.
But you didn't want to lose your gig.
Right. Yeah,
I
man.
felt bad for him. I'm like, I would never want to do that.
Yeah, if you get that's a good money, you start to just be like, fuck it, I must make this money.
I guess.
Because what we do to do it successfully, there's not a lot of people that are making a living.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the elites.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of elites, but the middle look. There's a lot of.
I do like I did that last cruise ship I went on Carnival. They have the Punchliner Comedy Club. It's regular stand-up comedy, not
Correct.
This in the theater.
Not
for
the entertainment
families.
guys. No.
Nah, I don't care. It'll never be me.
But that check for that guy is double what.
Double. Nah, I get it.
You know.
I get it.
So I mean, but like I'm just saying, like after a while, you know, you're like nobody wants that, right? That's not your. I don't want to, but there's only maybe 100 comics that are making good money in the performing world. Yeah. Other than the stars, they're making insane money. I'm talking like even like the Joe Coys and the Brian Regans are up there in the elite money. But you're talking like just Joe Lists of the world.
Yeah,
they're not. There's not a lot of that left. There's not a lot of space in that world. There's just not.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's just the way it is. So, like, if you say, you're grinding and grinding and grinding, and then someone says, here, we put you on a cruise ship. It's a steady paycheck, good paycheck.
Yeah.
You pay all your bills. You can maybe buy a home. I'm like, fuck, man. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to pay my bills and buy a home when I haven't even been able to pay rent.
Yeah. No,
with the grind.
I know all the positives of it.
Yeah. But it does suck. And I would hope that you made me.
Like I said, I would prefer. I was telling Tom Cotter this when I worked with him because he did it for a while, and he said he had to get off because he was missing too many opportunities being out there.
Absolutely,
the money was good, but it's like you just don't. You're not around for anything,
right?
But I said I would like host the game shows. That seemed fun to me.
Yeah.
I could be hokey with that, where I don't have to.
Right.
Generate laughter with being hokey. You know what I mean? I'm just hosting.
Right.
Little crowd work here.
But like Michael Somerville, he does this Hawaiian cruise. It's like Hawaiian cruise, and it's like just goes around these islands. It's like a one nighter, boom, 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 boom. It's like so he does it for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Doing these shows, but he was telling me about another comedian who lost a gig because he didn't want to do anything. He didn't want to judge the karaoke night.
Yeah.
He just wanted to do his act, and that's it. And like, I'm doing it all. I'm on the boat already.
They make you do everything. Like,
no, yeah.
I even tried talking about it on stage, but I don't know a lot of people went on a cruise to like to relate with it too much. But how like the guy leading our muster station for when there's an emergency is also in the ice show. Mm-hmm. So it's like there's Joey doing jazz hands.
Right.
He's our go-to guy.
Yeah.
Before drowning.
Right.
Like it just seems so unsafe.
Right.
I mean, he dances like a motherfucker.
Before drowning? Is it a D in drowning? Isn't it drowning? Is there a D?
No, I don't think so. I said D.
Yeah, you said drowning.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm like, when you said it, I'm like, is that the word?
Drowning.
Drowning, right?
Yeah, that's probably it. I don't want to do it however it's spelled.
Yeah. You don't want to drown with a D
I don't
or
want to
without
drown
a D.
with D or no D, and I didn't have any confidence that Joey, the ice skating dancer, was qualified to save my life or get us all together.
Right.
It was just
No, it is. They're like your waiter, like your waiter and your maitre d'. You later on that night, he's also the fucking cleaning crew on deck C. You're like, what are you doing here, man?
Yeah.
But they have to do all the jobs.
No, I know. It just seemed I
couldn't
don't
fit
do
anymore.
other jobs, but I don't want dancers in charge of my life. That's all. Cruise ships. Can I have the lifeguard for the pool at least in charge of my life? I mean, maybe even a bartender. I don't know why.
But I don't want to put too much. I don't think the muster station guy really has much to do but to make sure that you're all there.
Yeah, I guess.
And then he's out.
Yeah. In that case, then Joey was good because he's got his act together, surely, when he's watching perform. So maybe he'll get our act together. He's very organized. He's very organized.
Yes, so he's get everybody in a line, and then he's out. And then the captains and the people.
But it was just funny seeing him up on stage because he did the ice show and the dance show. He's like,
yeah.
There's Joey doing jazz hands. He's ready.
That's the one good thing. I mean, that I like about it. It's like kind of hokey and cheesy, but it's like that old, the old Catskills. It's like
I saw this broad fucking do Whitney Houston covers.
Right.
She was just there singing Whitney, fucking crying.
But I'm saying it's like the Catskills. Awesome. They back in the day. When you went to the resorts, if there was 500 employees, they did all of the things. They were in the shows. They were the waiters. They were the bartenders. They did everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of cheesy and hokey, but I like being on a ship where the guy who did trivia was also hosting the comedy show, and he also was in the game show. Like, he was in everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then, he would come around, how's it going, guys? Like, he would see you on the ship. You're like, I like that. Like, it's like...
Be funny. Me and you run into each other on a cruise ship one time. You doing a show tonight? Yeah, but I got to go teach salsa in the back of it. You did dance salsa. They taught me how to, so now I'm doing comedy. Doing salsa dancing, and then I'm hosting belly flop contest
on the
pool.
Lido deck.
On the Lido deck. And I'm thinking about training for the ice show, but...
My ankles are a little weak.
My ankles are
a little wobbly on the ice, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah. Entertainment.
That's,
yeah. Because you even see the ice skating guys and the people on the show there, you're like, they want to be somewhere else.
Yeah, of course.
No, but you just sit there.
Absolutely.
As a performer, you're like,
no.
Yeah, I know this is good money, but you're like...
No, you could see the day that they're done with the cheesy... Hey,
that's what I love about the ice skating thing. Someone asked me, how was the comedy show on the cruise ship? I said, I got more laughs at the ice show.
Right.
Because I just love the end of any ice skating movement where they got to skate backwards and do this.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Backwards and...
Yeah. They were ice skating on a ship?
Yeah, there was a fucking ice rink in the round. And they did, some fucking... ice show.
Yeah, I get
fucking costumes and shit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But it was a small one, so you see these guys trucking out. You're like, I think it's going too fast for this movie.
There's not a lot of room left.
It didn't seem like, but they, they're pros.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an ice show.
That's nice.
Yeah,
it's fun. It's a good night. It's good.
Yeah,
it's good and wholesome family entertainment.
Wholesome family fun, which is what I look for on vacation.
Do you?
No.
But there's a lot of families that do.
There's a lot of families that do.
Yeah, we're past that. It's cheese balls for us, but
Anything in the chat?
James Cass wants. Oh well, first off, Bernadette said no D in the drowning.
Yeah, we figured that.
James Cass, didn't Whitney Houston drown in a tub? Why wouldn't you do her on a? Why would you do her on a cruise ship?
Well, because she has good songs.
I guess it's the whole drowning.
Do you remember the night Whitney Houston died? I brought you on stage telling you that. We were a Comics Comedy Club at Foxwoods.
Oh, that's right.
With Sebastian.
That's right.
And I'm in the green room. I learn about it. And you're performing, and I take you off, or did I bring you on?
No, you were bringing me on.
I bring you on. I go.
Were you? No, you couldn't have been bringing me on.
Yeah, and I go. Whitney Houston died, and then we.
Oh, you know what it was? You were bringing me on. No, you weren't. You weren't. You couldn't have been. You couldn't have been. You couldn't have been bringing me on.
I know I told you Whitney Houston died either bringing you on or off stage.
Oh, it had to be coming
and
off.
your face was like, what?
Yeah, it had to be coming off.
Yeah.
It was coming off. Yes, it was coming off. You came up and I'm saying goodnight, and you're like, Whitney Houston died. I'm like, wow. Why would
Yeah.
tell
So
me
it was
that?
in the green room. It came on the screen. I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Sebastian was in there like, oh, it is Sebastian.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Why would she do that?
Why are you?
Why would she do that?
What's up?
Why?
Hey, guy. Turn the volume up. It's fucking
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, but the
that
girl
was
who
funny.
did sing Whitney Houston did good.
Was
job.
good?
Good job.
I need to gripe about my car. Can I talk about this here? Because I want to put these people on blast.
Yeah. Let's see what time we have left. Yeah, we got 15 minutes.
Good. Okay, good. That'll be good. People who don't know this, I'm going to tell you a little. I'm
going to pee while you start the story.
Okay. My car that I have currently hit the shit. It shit the bed. It needed a lot of work. More work than it's probably worth the car is worth. So I've been just banking a little bit of cash, comic, struggling. So I had found a car at a local fucking used car guy, and I trusted him. For some reason, I trusted him. I gave him $1,500. The thing was $2,300. I gave him $1,500, and I could have paid it all right there, but it would have left me strapped. So he said, you can pay it off as long as you pay it off within the first 30 days before the temporary plates expire. Then we'll give you your title, and you'll have it after 30 days. Just pay the balance. It was like 8 and change. So that was the plan. I bought it on January 5th. By January 11th, the new car I bought shit the bed. Fucking fluids everywhere. All the lights on. Shit friggin' like it was like a Mayday. Car just done. Not even 7 days fucking later. So I text this guy. I'm like, yo, man, this car just shit the bed. Help me. Oh, we'll see if we can fix it. But you got to pay your balance first. I'm like, no, I'm not giving you $800-something for a car that's broken down. And he said, well, that's how it works. So I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I got to trust them. Maybe I'll give them the money and they'll fix it. But the closer it came to the deadline where I had to pay this cash, the more my stomach got knots. Never once did they show any good faith and come and say, you know what, let's go we're going to come get the car. We're going to take a look at it for you. It's 7 days later, the car is done, and you still want me to pay more money. Never once did they even try to offer to look at it and see what we can do here, work with me. They wanted all of their money, and I know if I would have gave it to them, they would have said, nah, it's not fixable. And that's where I'm at. So the name of the place is in Garfield. The name of the place is the Car House of Garfield. They have 5 locations or 4 locations. One is on Route 23 and maybe Butler, and then Bloomingdale off of Route 23 on the back roads on Hamburg Turnpike. They have another lot there. Then they have like a holding lot. So they have 4 locations that I know of. So my deal was on Monday, I was going to go and pay him, tow the car to their place, pay him the balance, and then hope to God he would fix it. But the more and more I sat with that in my stomach, the more and more I realized they would have never done it. Just because they never even at all tried anything of good faith in the whole month that they've had to go, you know what, man, we're going to come and tow it. They made me tow it. I had to pay the tow. They did nothing for me.
All those car lots are garbage people.
And then, so I was like, fuck this. I asked Joe and I asked my friend Lou, what do you think? And they were both like, do not pay. I wouldn't pay again because they're going to take your money and say it's not fixable. There's no way they're going to put $2,000 worth of work in the car. That's like giving you a free car. It's never happening.
Right. Did you ever ask them to give you a different car?
No. They weren't working with me at all.
Yeah.
Why do you... I just can't...
They still haven't contacted you back since that last...
So, on Tuesday, I was like, you know what? And then I'm like... So the guy who I'm supposed to meet, I'm like, hey, are you going to be around? I had the car towed to your Bloomingdale office, but I want to come to Garfield and pay. He's like, no, go to Bloomingdale. I'm like, I don't have a car. Garfield is 1 town away from me. Bloomingdale is fucking 40-minute ride.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't I come to you and give you cash? He's like, I don't have the title. If we have it, it's in Bloomingdale. And I'm like, if? Question mark? No response. I'm like, dude, what do you mean if you have my title? No response. I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you money unless you have my title. No response. Then I get a phone call from some broad that works there. Hi, we have your title for the 2012 Jetta. Well, cool. Mine's a 2002 Jetta. Do you have a title for my car? He goes, I don't. That's not my car. So I call her back. I'm like, yeah, that's not my car. She's like, oh, hold on. Nope, that's it. That's the one we have, 2002. I'm like, do you? You just want me to come there and get my money. Right. And then I'll be on the fucking hook waiting for the title, and you won't fix my car. And like all of this is going through my mind. So I texted the guy. He never responded. I said, listen, here's the deal. Fix my car. I'll pay you the balance. And that's all.
Yeah.
Never responded to that. No one ever called me.
Wow.
So that's
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
You gotta do Help Me Howard.
So I emailed the other one you said?
Better Get Becerra?
That one. I emailed her.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do Help Me Howard. I'm going to email him too. But I'm down. It's like I'm down 1,500 or be down 2,400 roughly. So I'm down 1,500. I lost 1,500. And the thing that sucks is, you guys know me, man. I'm always struggling. And yes, it's part of who I am. And maybe it's what makes me so lovable. But I'm always fucking struggling. That's just my life. I'm that guy. I'm struggling. And I finally scratched some money together to do the right, get myself another car. And I knew all I was looking for was like 2 years out of a car, and then I'll do it again. That's just where I'm at, man. I'm okay with that. I'm not, woe is me, my life. No, that's where I'm at. So I saved enough money, got through the holidays, got my kids Christmas gifts, and then like, all right, now I have enough money to buy this car.
Yeah.
And I got fucked. And now it's like, I don't have a car. I cannot afford to pay for my other car to get fixed because it's just not worth it.
Right.
So I'm back into like square one, man. I got a car that doesn't work. That's got a expired expiration. It's got a rejected inspection on it. So I'm gonna get pulled over eventually for that. And it's just like, and these people haven't gotten back to me, so they got my car. That's it.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I'm just
when
like,
you called me and told me your choices the other night, I'm like, this is just the worst possible choices.
Yes.
Yeah, those car lots suck, bro. When I was in my 20s, I drove for them, man. I used to drive from the guy would pay me $25 a car to go to the auction. This guy was a good guy. Like,
right.
Like, I knew him, but I still would just sell things. You know what I mean? Just, put things on the lot. Those lots are all shit cars.
But yeah, exactly.
But they don't look into them. They don't buy the cars and fix them up.
Right.
They buy them at the auction, or somebody, I don't know how to get them other than the auction. It's just kind of like it's on the lot.
Right.
There's no like, let me make sure this is working for people. At best, they'll clean it.
Right.
At best, just make it look nice. That's why you ever go by those car lots, they say extra clean. Like, where the fuck that means.
Right.
That's basically all we do. We made it extra clean for you.
Yeah.
We're not looking at the engine.
Right.
We're not putting $500 into this $2,000 car. We're not putting anything. We bought it for this. We're selling it for that. You take the risk.
So now, knowing that, you know that at lots. When I went to this kid, I went to him on a Wednesday. I found a car. It was like $900, and I know it's not going to get me a lot of years. It had like 210,000 miles on it. I'm like, that's for $900. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Get me another year out of it. It blows up. I get another car. So that was the whole plan. So I go there to his lot. He shows me the car. I'm like, yeah, right, fuck it. I'm like, do you think it'll get me? He's like, definitely. He goes, you'll probably get 2 years out of that. Absolutely. Like, that's all I care. So we sit down. I have the money on me. I'm going to pay for it. And he's like, all right. So then he goes to bring out the paperwork, but then he pulls his computer up. And he's like, I also have these cars. And he's showing me like 3 other cars. He's like, I wouldn't. The Pontiac, it's like $1,200. He's like, I would stay away from a Pontiac. He's like, but this Jetta is $1,500. It's only got 119,000 miles on it. Or 109. He's like, oh, that's out of all of this that you're looking at? He goes, that's a pretty good deal. So I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not spending that much money today. And he's like, well, just give me this much. He's like, all right, listen, we'll go look at it. Come back Sunday. We'll go look at it.
Yeah.
So that was Wednesday. He never took a dime from me. He didn't want like deposits. Like, I'll text me Sunday. We'll go up and look at it.
Okay.
So like that made me trust him because you got a sucker on your hook willing to pay for the other shit car. Just take the money.
Yeah.
Fuck them. Don't let them leave, because I'm only looking to spend $900. I can walk out here, some dude standing right outside going, "Want to buy my car for $900?" And you lost the sale. So it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
they're scammers.
Yeah.
Because, like, yeah, they would want a repeat customer.
Right.
Like, have a good experience. Like, the guy I worked for may have sold shit cars. But I bet if that happened with him, he would have given you another car. Like, he wants you to come back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
these
like
people seem like scammers.
So like yes, but then I went up on Sunday, drove all the way up to Bloomingdale with him in his car. He drove me all the way up to fucking West Milford to his like lot. Like so we went up there, took the car, I drove it. I drove it from West Milford to Bloomingdale to his shop. He put it in the shop. He put a new battery in, topped off the fluids. And then I drove it from Bloomingdale all the way to Maywood myself. He was in his own car by myself. And then from Maywood to Garfield. And it wasn't running bad. And that made me feel like this guy has got to be legit. Because he's allowing me a lot of alone time in this car to be like, fuck this. I don't want this piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like usually they want to sit in the car with you and be like, dude. And if I'm like, what's that noise? Not the, you know what I mean? There was nowhere near the car with me. So, like, I drove it. Only thing was, I felt like it pulled a little bit, but I figured it needed alignment. I think it was an accident. So I was like, that's not a big deal to me. I'll take care of that. So, I felt like he was trustworthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just should have, like, I just felt like he earned, like, if he would have tried to scam me the day I was there, like, no, just pay me for this car, then I would have been like, no. He was like, yeah, go leave, get out of here, you know, come back Sunday. So it just made me trust him. So I got fucked. So the name of the place is Car House of Garfield. Google it, Car House of Garfield. They're a piece of shit. If you want to put him on blast, that dude's a piece of shit. His name is Omar. He's a piece of shit because at no time in this whole experience did they try to come and comfort me. No time did they go, we'll send a tow truck, we'll get that car, we'll take care of it.
Right.
Not once. Now, do I think they're going to friggin' fix it and be miracle workers? No. But at least put my mind at ease, go, we'll come and tow it, we'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
You got to pay us the balance, though, if you want the car back. Okay, fine, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you're not even come and tow it? I got to do all of it? And not once if you reached out, man, we're really sorry. We sold you a car, in less than 7 days later, it's done? We didn't want that to happen. So then he said that to me. He's like, no, man, I really want you to trust me. I mean, he goes, I know it's cliche, but I really want you to be a happy customer. I want you to, and I'm like, yeah, but this car shit the bed before I paid it off. And I think that's what bit you in the ass.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I want it to work forever. I'm like, yeah. But if that was all true, why would you not come and get it? Why would you not do your best? You got mechanics. Have someone look at it and go, dude, it's shot. Oh, well, you got $1,500. You don't have to give it back to me. Well, we're done. You know what I'm saying? I lost money.
I can't believe there's no protection. It's so crazy that there's no protection of laws.
The lemon law?
I know. The lemon laws are for new cars, right?
No. Lemon laws. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the years are too old. I think it's like 10 years, 100,000 miles. Mine was, whatever, 16 years old, 109,000 miles. I was like over the limit.
Yeah.
The lemon law is like, yeah, I can't help you out. But like I'm just fucked. I'm fucked. Like I'm just like I don't know.
It sucks. I try and think like you just lost some gambling thing.
Yeah, but I just don't know where to go from this point forward. It's like
there's nothing worse than losing a big chunk of money for like nothing.
For nothing.
That's like when my fucking pipe under my house in my crawl space was leaking. My water pipe had a little pinhole leak. I get my water bill. It was like $1,500.
Because it was leaking out.
What?
Yeah.
So I had to pay the $1,500. They let me go a little bit. They took a little bit off for the sewer because they.
Okay.
So I had to pay $1,200. I had to pay $600 to
fix it.
And it wasn't like I was having great baths with all this water. It's not like I got no benefit from this water. Just
right.
Whatever animals live under my house
living large.
They were having the greatest pool party.
Yeah.
For however long that was happening.
Right.
It was just you just got to write that check. It sucks. You're like I get nothing out of this.
Yeah.
Like,
so
you got fucked. But it's like that same type of like I have nothing to show for this.
Yeah.
and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, not only do I have nothing to show for it, I don't have.
But you still bought that warranty. I got to believe there's some sort of something you could do with that or try.
But no, it doesn't work until I pay the whole car off, and I'm not doing that.
Yeah, fuck.
He's like, yeah, he goes, even this is how shady. I mean, I'm like, dude, you have that warranty, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, just fix my car and submit it to the warranty. He's like, you can't do that until you pay the balance off. I'm like, how do the warranty people know that? How do the warranty people know?
It's their warranty, right? That's probably their own warranty.
No, it's through a third-party company.
Oh, is it?
But how does the warranty company know that it's not paid up? The car's not paid. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's a big
so
scam.
He was like, yeah, you pay us the balance.
Linda Beccaro, man, she's going to get that shit.
And he said, you pay us the balance, then we can submit to the warranty. I'm like, the whole thing is I don't have money, I don't have a car. I'm out money and a car. I make a living with a car.
Yeah.
So I'm fucked. Like, I was buzzing in and out of the city during the day. I was doing auditions. I was doing background work. It was like easy. It's like, boom, do your thing. Like, and then like in 1 week after it, it's gone. And it's like I was fucking feeling so much relief having a car that was reliable. Like, I can do anything I want to all day long.
Yeah.
It lasted fucking 6 days. And now I'm got no fucking vehicle, and I have to borrow cars again. And I can't. So I can't take when the casting's like, can you come in now? We need someone now. I don't know. I see if I can use a car. It sucks, man. It just fucks my whole life up, man. I can't do certain gigs. I can't do things now. It's depressing, and it really fucking put me in a funk for the past couple of days. When I came home, I was just like, in a funk.
Yeah, that money funk is the worst funk. I did that one time. I had a pickup truck. I put a new transmission in, and the engine died fucking a month later. So I spent $2,000 to drive. Yep. My pickup truck that I owned for like the past 3 years. Yeah. I spent $2,000. I rented it for a month. Yeah. For $2,000. I could have rented a fucking Ferrari. Yeah. But it sucks, man. I feel bad for you, man. Hopefully, I don't even know what to say. It sucks. It is what it is. I'll tell you that funny Paul Bond story I want to tell you before just to lighten the mood. Yeah, anybody say anything in the chat? Anybody in the chat have anything to say about it?
No, just, that sucks.
No, that sucks. Yeah. Well, Paul, he's always, obviously people that follow me on social media see how much I just show my dog and me hiking. That's my social media story. Yeah. Typically. And he's always like, man, I love your dog. He's a huge... Paul Bond's a comedian, and he always does things for pet organizations. He's always like raising money, but he loves my dog Cody. Right. He's like, I love this dog so much. He's always like showering me with compliments about my dog. And he's a nice guy. He's like making me feel good about my dog. And, oh my God, I just want to squeeze him, all these fun things. And then one day I posted one. He's like, I got to tell you, Joe, this dog brings me so much joy. I love watching him in the trails, crossing the streams. Like, God bless Toby. It made me laugh so hard because he's the biggest fan. Cody. Right. He's like, I'm such a fan of this dog. I love him so much. God bless Toby. And I literally laughed out loud. I'm like, I'm not even going to correct him. It was just so funny. To Paul, he's Toby.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It just made me
That's funny.
Laugh so hard. It was like Paul could have been the president of Cody's fan club.
Right.
But his name's Toby. I loved it. It's a fun Paul Bond story that he doesn't even know about. Right.
Well, he might. He listens to this sometimes.
Yeah.
I like captioning your picture that you had your 2 fingers up, your 2 and 2. The picture you said caption, you had like your 4.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, what's better than 2 Cody? What's better than 2 corgis? 2 more corgis.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. Yeah.
That's that. Anyway.
Anyhow,
how's that?
We got through a podcast?
All right.
Got anything you're promoting? I'll be at Uncle Vinny's tonight and tomorrow night. Point Pleasant. I need people there, or else comedy don't work.
It's the only way it works.
I was at Lucy's Laugh Lounge last night up in Pleasantville. If you guys live up in that way, you should go check out that club. It's a cool, tight club. Yeah. Fun. They got they probably sit about 100, and then they have this little balcony.
Oh, that's cool.
Put a few people.
Yeah.
But it's really good room.
Okay.
But yeah, this weekend I'll be at Uncle Vinny's. I don't know who's opening for me. 9:30 shows.
Tonight I'm at the Pocono Palace where my dreams go to die. And and
What a promotion.
and tomorrow I'm at Stitches Comedy Club for 2 shows.
Love that room.
Lancaster, PA. So if you're in the area, come hang. And then we'll probably put another one out. But since you're listening, next week I'm at that what is it, the castle that you go to, the haunted castle?
Oh, Dominic. Oh, yeah. Up in that's a great gig. Have you done it yet?
No.
Oh, nice. When are you doing that? Next weekend?
This coming next Friday.
Oh, maybe I'll swing by. I don't think
Yeah.
I have a gig.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a good place. Right? What's the name of it? Oh, Rutherford Hall.
Rutherford Hall.
Yep.
That's a good gig.
So I'll be there.
They're fun.
Okay, cool.
Actually, when I did Stitches last weekend, audience were coming up to me after the show. That was a great show. You guys were awesome. I'm like, well, if you like this show, I go, my podcast co-host is here next. I go,
oh,
he
nice.
thought I was funny. I go, he's even funnier than me. Like,
Oh, that's
we're
awesome.
coming back. I'm
That's awesome. That's a great room, the way they have it now.
I
right?
like it, man, because
Yeah.
it's hip. There was like
The
a young clientele.
whole area is
The only
different.
thing that I didn't like was during my late show. The late show was like half full. They were a little dud,
Right.
A little low key, but we got through it. It was fun, but there was like a dance party either below or next door. It's like during the moment I got on stage is when it started.
Right.
Like just vibrating.
Oh, really?
It was just so distracting.
Right.
It was like, oh my god.
Oh, so the real thing on Valentine's Day, it's Thursday, Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah.
The 14th. People probably don't go out on Thursday night. So if you're home and you have those fucking virtual reality classes, I don't know if you can watch it without them. I don't know if there's a website you can go to you can show on your phone or something like that. But I will be doing Gotham Comedy Live's virtual reality show that it goes live next Thursday.
I would assume you would need those.
You do, but
Because have you ever seen it without the goggles? Like I saw somebody editing.
Right.
It's just you can't watch.
Pixelated?
There's like 2 of you.
Yes, but when you watch it on the app, when you watch it just to go see what it's like, you can do it because my phone's a 360.
Oh, then maybe you could.
I can do it with just watching videos of past like basketball games and stuff.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see the whole thing. I'm wondering if you'd need it, if you can just do that while you're watching the thing. It might just be, this might be annoying. That might be why the glasses are better, because you could just, like, you're watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it broadcasts all over the world. It's not just in the country. So it's all over the world. If you got those VR glasses, or if you just interested, check it out. Google Gotham Comedy Live VR, and it'll bring you to the website.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, everybody that was watching live, we appreciate it. I don't know why it came on my personal page this week. It should have been on the fan page, but hopefully we'll have those bugs and the other bugs worked out for next week. Please go to the audio podcast subscriptions at the bottom. iHeart Radio, Laughable App, iTunes. Subscribe to the audio cast. Even if you like to watch us live and don't like to listen to the audio version, just subscribe. It helps our numbers. But I think it's better to even listen to podcasts because, you're not going to watch the whole time typically for an hour video, but download it and listen to the rest of it. Right. And it helps us out because you're fans of ours and you want us to succeed.
Correct.
Or just fucking unfriend us.
There you go.
It doesn't cost anything. Just hit subscribe.
Right. So easy.
So easy. So, yeah, go to joefernandez.net to see all my future dates, which I haven't been updating at all.
Yeah.
I'm so lazy. MikeGaffneyLive.com to see his. Thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching live. You've been listening to All in Our Heads.